emotions. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building, reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay. Stop calling me low, bro. I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action and no talk, I went quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Indianapolis Colts. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
50. Mike, 58, right there. I'm coming.
They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. And not much to speak of.
Tariq Cohen, the ball carrier.
Up to the 26.
Matt Milano on the tackle.
Made there by Matt Milano.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Get this. Shift. Regular.
Now Fitzpatrick. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Fitzpatrick's pass.
Pressure.
Intended for Devontae Adams.
They were able to get in there and influence the
Third down.
Quarterback's got to get rid of it.
9 yards to go.
Not anymore.
He's got Adams on the hookup. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Complete to
It's a
Devontae
gain of
Adams.
16 and a first down.
A gain
for the
of
Green
16
and gold.
yards.
First down, a
And the
run.
Packers
He'll be
first
taken
down.
down, but not before he works it past
Tariq
the 50.
Cohen, the ball carrier.
They get 10 more there.
He's
and
across
I believe that'll
midfield to
be
the
enough for another
48-yard
first
line.
down at will.
It's a gain of 10.
Well, there's plenty of real estate
First
for him
down,
to maneuver on that
Packers.
run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Fitzpatrick's pass. Complete to Devontae Adams.
35.
It's a gain of
Another
10.
10 yards on that one.
And the
another
Packers
first down. And finally, down he goes as they work it
Tariq Cohen, the
inside
ball
the 10
carrier.
to the 7.
He's tackled at the
All told,
7-yard
it's an even
line.
30 and a
First and goal,
down.
Green Bay.
That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where they'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside
Fitzpatrick's
and make it
pass.
happen.
Intended for Devontae Adams. Incomplete.
Intended receiver.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now Cohen. Cohen lost the football, and the Colts pick it up. It's a foot race. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20.
Oh, yeah, that's how we do it.
Score on the fumble return.
Wade.
Indianapolis.
Touchdown,
How
Colts.
about that for a momentum swing. You had a goal
lining up for the
Not only do
extra
you
point.
pop it up, but then pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give
His
oxygen to
kick
the entire
is
team because
good.
what a letdown that was.
Makes the
Terrific
score
drive.
Colts
Looked like you're
7,
going to get points.
Packers
Instead, the
nothing.
other team registers them on the scoreboard.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And they will
The
not get a
Packers take
chance to
over
return
first
this
and
one as
10
it's through the end zone
at their
for a
own
touchback.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, dropped up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's a throw out line complete to his running back right side. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard
certainly
line.
didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off. Right? You'll have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Fitzpatrick's
That
pass.
certainly looks like nothing to show now
Incomplete.
from these first 2
Intended for
possessions.
Austin
And guess
Hooper.
what? When you're on a losing streak,
3
that gives you a
and
whole sense
out.
of, here we
4th
go
down.
again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start the next drive. Otherwise, it could be
The
a
Colts
long
take
game.
over 1st
It's a
and 10
40-yard punt,
at their
6
own
yards on the
41-yard
return.
line.
And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore.
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll run through this time with Johnson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Duke Johnson.
25
That's good
yards to
for a
pick up
Colts.
there. Also a 1st down. So into
1st
Packer
and 10
territory.
at the 34-yard
1st and
line.
10 at the 34.
Crunch. Hey, man.
Now
Here we
Mayfield.
go, D. All day. Defense all day.
And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end.
Mayfield's
5 yards
pass.
on the catch.
Complete
Brings
to
up
Jason
2nd
Witten.
down.
Got
A
good
gain of
playmakers
5
on the
brings up
offensive side of the
2nd
ball. I
and
don't know what
5
happened last
at the
week to
Packers'
really hurt
28-yard
performance
line.
and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their efficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Mayfield's pass.
He had a little bit of a
Intercepted
turnover bug
by the
last week. 3
Packers.
interceptions. Not an
They'll
absolute
take over
disaster.
1st
You know,
and
when here do you
10
start to get
at
a
their
little
own
worried?
29-yard
Your
line.
team as a whole, because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote
Tariq
go
Cohen,
away. And that
the
means
ball
your
carrier.
defense, they've got to go out there and set
Ashawn
change
Robinson
and
on
at
the
least hold
stop.
people to field goals.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard
And he'll
line.
be hit as he
Fitzpatrick on the
releases it,
keeper.
and that'll fall incomplete.
Intended for Devontae Adams.
The intended receiver.
Incomplete.
And it's 3rd down.
It's
They certainly did a nice
third
job
down.
improvising
And
there, extending the play,
10
hoping
yards to
someone
go.
would come open downfield, but they never did.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
53 dealing. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick.
Mike 53. Coming to you. Coming to you.
And that will be incomplete.
I know
Fitzpatrick's
this offense was
pass.
expecting to do
Intended
big
for
things, but it certainly
Devontae
hasn't
Adams.
turned out that way, at least
Incomplete.
not through the first 3 drives. They
Rigoberto
definitely got to put their heads
Sanchez in
together,
punt
start
formation.
concocting some offense, and move the ball downfield.
The punt team on now as this one's sent away. An update from around
The Colts
league
take
as our
over
first
1st
one
and
comes from
10
New Orleans.
at their
And it's
own
the NFC
30-yard
champs,
line.
the Falcons, that have moved down to an early advantage. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. And tough going there
Jarrett McKinnon, the ball carrier.
31.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and
Things were
9.
pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. Mayfield to throw it.
Come on out here. Come get some.
Screenplay, Johnson.
Come out here. Come get some. He don't want it.
Give him 6 on the screen.
Mayfield's
Now it's
pass.
3rd down.
Complete to Duke Johnson.
That might break big.
That's a gain of 6.
Looked like
Brings
it was
up
coming together.
3rd
Looked
and
like there was
3.
an opening. Still ended up with a solid gain.
180. Hey, alert 33.
Check pass. Check pass.
Slam.
3rd and short yardage. Mayfield. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a
Mayfield's
full
pass.
3
Complete
yards.
to
And it
Jarrett
brings up
McKinnon.
4th down.
That's a
Brian
nice clip and
Anger
save
in
sequence
punt
there
formation.
defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind
Tariq
the line.
Cohen on the return.
You name it, they
The
did it
Packers
well in
take
that
over
last
1st and
sequence.
10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And he will bring it back to the 40-yard line. And that pitch sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
Intercepted.
Remember being in a defensive
Sets up
meeting
a first
back when I was in
down and
college,
goal
and our defensive
at the
coordinator
4-yard
says,
line.
we call this be who you are defense. D lineman, you play the run. Linebackers, beware of anything. And secondary,
And he takes it in for a quick score. Jarrett McKinnon.
Touchdown.
His 3rd touchdown now on
Ty
the year.
Forbath lining
And
up for the
Colts
extra point.
add on to their lead. A strong, determined
His
run there,
kick
Charles,
is
to get
no
in
good.
for 6 points.
this is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll
The
just take a
Packers
seat.
take over
The driver
1st
get
and
at the
10
25-yard line.
at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time was a pretty quick play and interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the
Tariq
last
Cohen,
one. Throw
the
it on
ball
the
carrier.
Give the quarterback some
He was
confidence.
brought down by Matt Milano.
5 yards is the
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
And he slips up past the 45 before being
Tariq Cohen,
tackled.
the ball carrier.
It's a pickup of
The
17
tackle
and
made
a
at the
first down.
47-yard line. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Green Bay.
I'm coming for you, son. Switch. Switch. Left.
A first down throw for Fitzpatrick. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the
Fitzpatrick's
football there at
pass.
2nd down.
Intended for
When
Adam
you're running the
Humphries.
slant, timing is
Incomplete.
everything. And against that man coverage,
It's now
there was no
2nd
space
and 10.
available, and incompletion as a result.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Watch the twist.
Now they'll run with Cohen. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into
Tariq
Colts
Cohen, the
territory.
ball carrier.
They get 7 out of
Nick
that, so
Bosa
they're
on the
left with a
stop.
3rd and 3.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
53. Mike,
And it's
53.
3rd
Drop
down.
deep, drop deep.
They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. They'll roll him out right. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score
after
13
on EA
Packers
Sports.
nothing.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Let's go. 53, check 53.
They'll run on first down. It's Cohen. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Cohen, the ball carrier.
Yeah.
Joe Schobert on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the Colts 33-yard line.
A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And that is incomplete.
Minshew's pass intended for Adam Humphries. Incomplete.
They kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go.
7 yards
He wasn't
to
really
go.
going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they? And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Nick Bosa.
Gardner
This season now, that is
10-yard loss on the play.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield.
Minshew's pass.
So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interception.
The Colts take over
He's
first
trying to do a
and
little
10
too much out
at
there.
the
I like where you're
50-yard
going
line.
with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out now.
Pressure comes and down goes Baker
Mayfield sacked
Jonathan Allen.
by Jonathan Allen.
First-round pick getting in there.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
Now, after that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Mayfield looks to throw.
Check.
And that'll be incomplete.
Mayfield's
Took a
pass
pretty good shot
intended
as he tried
for
to pull
Sterling
that one
Shepard.
in. Couldn't
Incomplete.
hang on 3rd down.
It's now
Well, as we
3rd
get ready
down
for
and
3rd down,
long.
let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Mayfield's
Gets to the other
pass
side of
complete
midfield
to
across
Sterling
the
Shepard.
45 before going out.
Brian Anger in
There's
punt
another
formation.
example what defensive coaches constantly preach. Not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get it down quickly and force a 4th down.
They'll score
Tariq
that
Cohen on the
36-yard
return.
punt.
The Packers take over
start from
1st
deep
and
in
10
their own territory.
at their own 6-yard line.
60 Pittsburgh. Here we go, D. Check 3. Get it.
They'll start things on first with Tariq Cohen. And he'll take this one up to about the 13.
Tariq
It's a
Cohen, the ball
7-yard carry
carrier.
to set them up with a 2nd
Matt
and 3.
Milano on the tackle.
On 2nd down, it's Cohen. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the
Tariq Cohen,
24.
the ball carrier.
11
The
yards
tackle
there,
made at
first
the
down.
24-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play.
Throwing on first down
down,
is Minshew.
Packers.
And he completes it to Cohen. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of
Minshew's
bounds.
pass
That's a gain
complete
of 13
to
as they
Tariq
try
Cohen.
to whittle away at this
A
13-point
gain of 13
deficit.
yards.
This offense
And the
finding its
Packers
legs
first
now.
down.
It's another 1st and 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield.
Minshew's
And he's going to be
pass
out of bounds
complete
right
to
at
David
midfield.
Montgomery.
He'll get 13
A gain
yards
of
for the
13
second play in a
yards.
row.
First down, Packers.
David Montgomery, second-year man from Iowa State. And good
David
penetration
Montgomery,
here.
the
He'll
ball
get this
carrier.
down only to about the
He was brought down
49-yard
by
line.
Matt Milano.
Well,
1 yard
sometimes you just have to
gain.
give credit to the
Brings up
defense.
2nd
Great
and 9
job there at the point
at
of
the
attack.
49-yard line.
They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
And Adams has it. Good lead. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another
Minshew's
first down at the Colts 29-yard
to
line.
Devontae Adams.
Big play there as they get
It's
the
a gain of
conversion
23 yards.
13.
First down, Green Bay.
Cohen. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker.
Tariq Cohen, the ball carrier.
2nd and 2.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second
on
and 2.
second down with Cohen. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Cohen again, the ball carrier. Taken down by
at the
Trey
12, it's
Herndon.
1st and 10.
A gain of 9 yards.
From the
And
gun,
the
Minshew
Packer
to throw.
first down.
He's running back Tariq Cohen. And now they're
Minshew's
inside
pass
the 10 as he's brought
complete
down at the
to
9.
Tariq Cohen.
3 yards the
A
gain there.
3-yard
Second
pickup.
down.
Brings up second and 7
Running
at the 9-yard
a few
line.
times here today. This run's not going to
Tariq
go
Cohen,
anywhere.
the ball carrier.
No gain on the play
Ashawn
there, so they're
Robinson
left
on
with
the
a
stop.
3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Let's go. 10-2, sir. Check. Watch 54. What we got? Get it.
Out of the gun is Minshew. This is caught. And he will be very close to a
Minshew's
1st down,
pass
but I see the close
complete
fist
to
of the
David
referee.
Montgomery.
And that means 4th
A
down.
gain of 6 yards on the play. Brings up
Take this
4th
one
down.
in for a Packer touchdown.
David Montgomery, the ball carrier.
David Montgomery.
Touchdown,
His
Green
3rd
Bay.
touchdown now.
Kaimi
on the
Fairbairn
year.
lining
And
up for the
Packers
extra
are
point.
back within a score. And that'll make it
The kick is good.
13-7.
Makes the score Colts 13. Packers 7.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so
The
probably
Colts
should
take
have
over
opted for the
1st and
touchback.
10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to
Jarek
shake things up a
McKinnon, the
little
ball
bit and try and
carrier.
get this offense moving.
Byron
So how do
Jones
you do
brought him
that?
down.
How do you shake things up?
A loss of
what
a
you called
yard.
before,
Brings up
realize it hasn't
2nd
worked
and
for someone
11
else.
And
at the
maybe try and
18-yard
find one of those
line.
special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Out to the right here to Shepard. And they're going to get him down
Mayfield's
well
pass
short of the first.
complete
As he
to
can
Sterling
only get this to
Shepard.
about the 19.
A gain
Now
of
the Packers
11
gonna go ahead
yards.
and use the second
It's
of their
4th down.
timeouts. As they'll head to
Brian
the
Anger
sideline
in
and
punt
talk over
formation.
what to do next. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on the punt for Indianapolis. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this ball is going to be
The
touchdown
Packers
just
take
shy
over
of
1st and
midfield.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Set, ready, 8, read. Pilot, 64, read.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Cohen, and they'll get him down after a pickup of
Tariq
8.
Cohen, the
2nd
ball
and 2.
carrier.
Ready.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
On 2nd down now. It's Cohen. Touchdown, Packers.
Tariq Cohen, the ball
Tariq
carrier.
Cohen
Touchdown,
with his 16th
Green Bay.
touchdown of the year.
Kaimi Fairbairn
And the
lining up
Packers
for the
have
extra
run even
point.
here with the extra point to come.
His kick is
And he
good.
puts it through.
Makes the score Packers 14, Colts 13.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And this will not
The
be
Colts take
returned.
over
It'll come
1st
out to
and
the
10
25.
at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move it all down the field.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the
McKinnon,
second
the ball
half. So this is
carrier.
a golden opportunity.
Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
Put up a couple of sixes.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2 for 1 without ever even giving up the football. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it.
35-yard line.
Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Now they go screen, it's complete. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally brought down at the 43.
Duke Johnson. That's good for a Colts.
That was a beautifully executed
First
screen
and
pass.
10 at the 43-yard line.
The blocking forms in front, lofted it to the runner, and now not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got
into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's by Nick Kwiatkowski, and he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've come to halftime here with the visiting Packers out
with the
on
score,
top.
Packers
As we'll head
14,
down to Orlando.
Colts
That's where we find
13.
our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report.
Fairbairn set to kick off.
The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah,
Mayfield's pass intended for Sterling Shepard. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way we can get it done.
2nd down, McKinnon. And he is met at the line.
Jarek McKinnon, the ball carrier.
Right there.
He was brought down by Todd Davis.
No gain, so they're left
No
with
gain on the
still 10 to go
play.
on
It's 3rd
down.
and 10.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down.
Check tight. Mike 51. Mike.
Alert, alert. Alert, alert. D-line, let's get in there.
Mayfield down. And that is incomplete.
Mayfield's pass.
It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive.
Intended for Taylor Gabriel.
Still down by that slim margin.
Brian Anger in punt formation.
When you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
Very good return
Tariq
that
Cohen
time.
on the return.
18 yards.
The Packers take over 1st and 10
First down and 10
at their own 43-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part
Cohen, the
now
ball
and show
carrier.
them a little respect and some
Eric Reed
gratitude
on the
by
tackle.
scoring some points.
And to get
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Minshew over the middle. That's caught by Adams. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown.
Minshew's pass
Packers.
complete to Devontae Adams.
Devontae
Touchdown,
Adams.
Green Bay.
His 3rd touchdown.
Kaimi
now
Fairbairn
in the
lining
year.
up for the
And
extra
the
point.
Packers add on to their lead. And with
The
that,
kick
the lead
is
is up
good.
to 8.
Makes the score Packers 21, Colts 13.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across
The
the
Colts
25.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just went nowhere.
You know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit, he's got to bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm.
Tracy Walker
on the tackle. The punter goes to the sideline, puts on
1 yard
sweatpants or a
gain.
wrap over his
Brings
leg
up
to keep
second
him warm.
and 9.
He might need a massage from
at
the
the
trainer right now
27-yard
from all
line.
the work he's getting.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield.
Mayfield's
Give him
pass
6 on the
complete
play.
to Jarek McKinnon.
Third down.
That's
Like
a gain
pretty
of
good
6.
safe play right
Brings
there.
up
I know he's had
third
trouble
and
with the
3.
interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy on the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, either throwing a touchdown or throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or
Jarek
interception.
McKinnon on the
Now you get to
handoff.
the check down, a nice
Brought
safe
down
throw
at the
and a good one.
35-yard line.
Sometimes
A
with the running
2-yard
game, you just
gain.
got to stick with
It's
it. Look,
fourth
it's the third
down.
quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he will have a first down here at about the
Duke Johnson.
40.
That's good for a Colts.
4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Here's Johnson. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard
Duke
line.
Johnson, the ball carrier.
7 yards on the pickup.
Tracy Walker on the
second
tackle.
and 3.
It's a gain of
You know what
7.
really fires up
Brings up
offensive
second
linemen?
and 3
When the guy that is
at
carrying
the
the ball behind
46-yard
him
line.
can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's second and 3.
Man, that's trash. That's trash. 51.
Hey, alert 33.
I don't think you got it.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. They'll wind up losing 11 on the play. And it's going to be
Olivier
third down and a
Vernon
ways
on
to
the
go here.
tackle.
3rd and 14.
An 11-yard loss
These
on
guys
the
have
play.
punted 4
Brings
times
up third
already, and they're
down.
staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Check.
Up. Hey, alert 33. Watch out.
Throwing Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a
Mayfield's
defender right
pass
there with him to
intended
force
for
that to the
Robert
ground.
Woods.
And
Incomplete.
4th down now coming up.
Brian
It's always a
Anger
goal,
in
and
punt
it's really
formation.
nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. 46 yards on the boot. The
Tariq
coverage
Cohen
holds
on
him
the
to just
return.
3 on the return.
The Packers take over
possession
first and
will
10
switch hands first
at their
and
own
10.
17-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you
Tariq
feel like you
Cohen,
can
the
go
ball
back out there and
carrier.
get it done again.
He
No
was
matter
taken
what the
down
defense
behind the
throws
line
at
of
them,
scrimmage.
They feel like they're in
It's
a
a
good
loss
place
of a
right now,
yard.
and they want to get
Brings
out there
up
and shoot
second
that
and
ball.
11
Hoping to stay in that
at the
groove this
16-yard
score.
line.
Hey, alert 3. Alert 3.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard
Tariq
line.
Cohen, the ball
After
carrier.
getting stuffed on first
He was
down,
brought
not
down
much
by
better
Trey
there.
Waynes.
2-yard gain.
It's a
Well, that's
gain
not
of
a run
2
that's gonna
yards.
make any of the highlight
And
tapes,
it's
but they've been moving it
third
well all
down.
game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Check.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. And it's complete. Hooper. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Colts pick it up. And to the 43. So down inside the
Minshew's
45 to the
pass complete.
43-yard line.
A
That's
fumble
where
on the
they'll
play.
take over.
Recovered by
Obviously,
the
you got to hold on to the
defense.
football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. It's about the effort of the defensive players.
Jarek
knowing
McKinnon,
that
the
guys
ball
are going to,
carrier.
and if they're good,
He was
they
brought
anticipate
down
the
by
contact
Jason
coming
McCourty.
and try and cover up the football.
No
And they
gain on the
still
play.
find ways
Second
to knock it
and
free.
10 at the Packers' 43-yard line.
This is 2nd and 10.
Hey, alert.
Here's Mayfield.
No gain on this defense.
Mary's got him the tight end, Hawkinson.
Mayfield's pass.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down.
Go, Mike 51, Mike 51.
Run.
Mayfield.
Hey, tight.
Finding Gabriel complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Gabriel.
That's a first down to the cherry on top, 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
First and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And the stop will come inside the 5 at
McKinnon,
the
the ball carrier.
It's a 6-yard
He was
gain
brought
on the
down
ground,
at the
and that'll make
4-yard
it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard
Now, they
pickup.
struggled to get
Brings
him
up
rolling on the
2nd
ground in
and
the
4.
first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. Jarek McKinnon
Touchdown.
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Colts are a 2-point conversion away from
The
tying this
Colts
football
will line up
game.
for the 2-point
So here
conversion.
comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2.
Regular.
52, Mike 52.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
You gonna see me in your nightmare.
He's got it.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is
so they
no
come
good.
up empty on the
That keeps
2-point
the score
conversion.
Packers
and they are
21.
unable to tie up this
Colts
football
19.
game. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And that one will
The Packers
bounce out
take
of the
over
back of the
1st
end
and
zone,
10
so we will start
at
here
their own
at the
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got to lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been
Tariq
moving the ball
Cohen, the
really
ball
well
carrier.
and wearing them down.
Nick
In this
Bosa
case,
on the
though,
stop.
giving up the football.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Here on this drive. And his throw's going to be
Minshew's
incomplete.
pass.
The intended receiver
for
that
Adam
time,
Humphries.
And
Incomplete.
it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 12.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Minshew. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Minshew's pass intended for Devontae Adams. Incomplete.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez.
Rigoberto Sanchez in punt formation.
Let's get it.
Here we go.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score Packers 21, Colts 19.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Mayfield on 1st down. Looking deep for Gabriel. And Mayfield again with the interception. His 3rd.
Mayfield's pass intercepted by the Packers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Take that number down. Tell the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a
Tariq
major
Cohen, the
league
ball
run
carrier.
right now. Let's see
He was
if these guys
tackled
can
at the
pick him up.
27-yard line.
You're right. He
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block, it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys in front, isn't it?
Again, it's Cohen. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much
Cohen,
today.
the ball carrier.
It's a loss of 4.
Nick Bosa on the stop.
Now,
Taken down back at the 18-yard
being
line.
able to stop them and bring it up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go.
Minshew's pass.
And that's one of those plays where it's
incomplete.
hard to keep two eyes
Intended
on
for
the football
Austin
when you know the
Hooper.
contact's coming.
Rigoberto Sanchez in punt formation.
Hugging it to your body and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
Fielded at the 33. A 46-yard punt.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time, one play interception, so this offense should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it.
Jarek McKinnon, the ball carrier. Byron Jones brought him down.
Throw an interception.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
Run the football. Don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action. Show your quarterback. Get a little confidence in it and let him fling another one.
Here again is McKinnon. And able to get this one all the way up to
Jarek McKinnon, the ball carrier. Nick Witkowski there on the tackle.
Third and about 5.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Real. Mike 52, Mike 52. Let's go, D.
Down Mayfield. And that will be incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case,
incomplete.
maybe a little too much target to hit.
Brian
That
Anger
one was timed
in punt
well.
formation.
Incomplete.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away. On the return is Cohen. A nice return
Tariq
there of
Cohen
11
on the
to help
return.
mitigate a good
The
punt.
Packers take
And the
over
offense
first
will
and
take
10
over with a new set
at
of
their own
downs.
26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor. And he loses the football a second time. But this will
Tariq
get
Cohen,
out
the
of
ball
bounds,
carrier.
so possession will
A
stay
fumble
the
on
same.
the play. Out of
Some good
bounds.
games
The
going on in the
offense
early
retains
window.
possession.
This might be the best of the bunch. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he's going to be met at the line of
David
scrimmage.
Montgomery, the ball carrier. A'Shawn Robinson on the stop. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Number 53, Mike 53. Watch run.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10
second year in the
at
league
the
as a quarterback,
37-yard
That's going to be
line.
one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts.
Hey, let's go.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining.
All day, baby.
We'll be
Let's
back
get
after
this.
this.
Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. I score up in the end, so do my dance all on a hater. I'm moving in the shaker, you a novice, I'm a player. I'm from
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Watch it.
From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And he is met quickly in
Jarek
the backfield.
McKinnon, the ball carrier.
Down he goes, folded like
Jonathan
a lawn
Allen
chair.
on the tackle.
2 yards the loss,
It's a
second
loss of
and
2.
12.
Brings up
Play the
second
drive goes
and
the wrong
12
way. Here's
at
second
the
and 12.
38-yard line.
Quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback. 52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Don't get nervous. Hey, alert. Watch out.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
Watch a slant.
Looking sideline, incomplete.
Mayfield's pass.
He was trying to hit Taylor
Incomplete.
Gabriel that time.
Intended
And
for
it's third
Taylor
down.
Gabriel.
Just a little
Makes
beyond
it
the
third
reach there
down
of his
and
receiver.
12
That's
yards
probably
to
what he
go.
wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And the stop here will come at the
Mayfield's
38-yard line.
complete
They'll
to
get
Jerick
only a yard
McKinnon.
out of that, and it'll bring
Brian
up 4th
Anger
down.
in punt formation.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he
The
came up
Packers
quickly
take over
and made a
1st
nice,
and 10
short tackle.
at their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with a slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with
Cohen, the ball
12
carrier.
yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Packers.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me. You go tight.
Go. Now.
You got tight right there. Watch, twist.
The 40, the 30, 10, touchdown, Packers.
Minshew's
Cooper
pass
Kupp,
complete.
his
to
3rd
Cooper
touchdown now
Kupp.
on the year.
Touchdown,
The Packers
Green
are
Bay.
able to stretch that lead out
Kaimi
further.
Fairbairn lining up for
As
the
a
extra
former
point.
DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the
The
plays
kick
they dream
is
of.
good.
Correct on both counts.
Makes the
All
score
right, because once
Packers
he took
28,
off, I mean, let's
Colts
face it,
19.
that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide
Colts
to
take
not
over
bring this
1st
one out
and
as their
10
drive will begin
at their own
the 25.
25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. They're giving those short little routes, tackled him in bounds too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
Jerick McKinnon.
2nd and 1.
That's
people want to
good
run the
for a
football.
Colt.
This is where every back in the league is supposed to do
1st
exactly what
and
we
10
just saw
at the
there.
35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Packer pressure, and down he goes.
Baker
Quentin
Mayfield
Williams
sacked
picks up
by
his
Quinnen
2nd
Williams.
sack of the afternoon.
Brought down back at the
Impressive
24-yard line.
individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's why if you play in a 4-3 base and you're a defensive end, that's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything. Defend the run, and of course, get to the quarterback.
Now this throw caught left side. And all the way inside the 35.
Sterling Shepard. That's good for a
Big
Colts.
play there for Indy.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard
play
line.
changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Oh, here we go.
Mayfield to throw it. Pressure comes and down
Baker
goes
Mayfield
Baker
sacked
Mayfield.
by Olivier Vernon.
Able
A
to
big
record
loss on
his
the play.
5th sack
Brings
of the
up
season.
2nd down.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Check.
Play fake. Mayfield. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on 1st down.
Jarek McKinnon, the ball carrier. Nick Kwiatkowski there on the tackle.
There, and it's been that way.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, you're right.
At the Packers' 18-yard line.
A whole lot better there. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
This ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
Rip right. Rip right.
Rush in. Rush in. Rush in.
Hey, alert 33.
Now Mayfield. This is Gabriel out on the left side. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown,
Taylor Gabriel.
Touchdown. With touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown. So
the
here
Colts
we go.
will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. 52. Watch 52. 52's the mic.
Focus, defense.
A look to throw. And this is caught.
The 2-point conversion is successful. That makes the score Packers 28.
Just under 40
Colts
seconds to
27.
go. You figure this is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Hit it.
58, the mic.
Come off the ball. Recon, 132 fighter. Get it.
That was shot hand off to Cohen. And he'll get this down only to about the
Tariq
46.
Cohen, the ball carrier.
The tackle made
He was
by the
tackled at the
linebacker, Joe
46-yard
Schobert.
line.
Yeah, I don't know
A
if it's
3-yard
exactly a
pickup.
win-win, but if you're
Brings
on
up
offense, you'll
2nd
take
and
that kind
7.
of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
I'm about to make a play.
Today's final score,
So it's
Packers
all over.
28,
A Green Bay
Colts
victory,
27.
and it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour and something that you noticed along the way. Just about every camp we visited, when the defense got together, everyone was doing ball drills. Defensive linemen, linebackers, secondary, because they understood how vital it was to take the football away. And they wanted every opportunity. When the ball was knocked free, they want all those guys to be familiar with touching the ball so they could pick up the fumble or get the interception. And we saw it pay off in this one here.
Yeah, 5 times. They'll remember this one. So for Green Bay, it's a rare victory for them as they get that record back to 3-7. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Colts, add another loss to the pile as they drop to 2-8 now on the year. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend Not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe. One to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting up the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay, look, sometimes you need the faith. Sometimes you need to know your worth. Sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but they from the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake. You gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage, the mainframe. Loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't wanna seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I wanna see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a fool. Oh. Men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You're looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see with your eyes. Everybody claim to be greatest of all times, but they never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb. Came out of my mama with some running tennis shoes. Faster than the speeding bullet. No, it's cool, it's cool. Don't play with it, play. So what you gon' do?
Sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go.
Prime time over grind game, over time's up. Play my cards, dealt my hand, ain't really no time for luck. Either you got it, you don't. Lie to yourself if you won't. I put my team on my back. Did what I could, what I had. Now I'll be all in my bag. Copy and paste with the swag. Bet you can't do it like me. All my winners on repeat. Take your L like a boss. Stand 10 toes on your feet. I can never take a loss. I ain't set up for defeat. 4 Giottos on the truck. I had a dream and it stuck. Living my life cause we up. Looking back like where the love. So I be hella low key. But contrary to belief, loyalty runs deep. I keep my ear to the streets. Struggle turned me to a beast. I'm off the chain, I'm off the leash. But baby girl, I play for keeps. Told my brother lately, I've been scheming. Against all odds like Willie Beeman. I've been grinding lately, this my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, boy, you gon' act.
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go.
Ain't it crazy how them tables turn? You can fold or you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch him hate, watch him lurk. Can't relate, watch you skirt. Out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murks, out the gate, on site. Red breed, red tight, set the bar, take flight. Yeah, I've been grinding since a young and they told me my timing was coming. I've been hustling with no fun and forget all the fame, get the money. I'm out in LA where it's sunny. I've been eating since a young and since we ain't have food in our tummy. The life we was living ain't funny, but you cannot take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin, my brother, I'll show you. Way better than I can tell you. The type of dreams that they sell you. That's why I learned from my failures. Don't do the handouts or the favors. Told my brother I'ma get this paper. Was left behind, I'll see it later. To keep it real, you don't need to wait up. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, boy, you gon' act.
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my my ribs touch. Now I get it go. 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 I remember sleeping with my ribs touch. I remember sleeping with my ribs touch. Now I get it go. 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 I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. Now I get it go.
Yo, who told us we ain't gonna win, man? Really? He's a bozo. Bozo. Really? Yeah, we did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah, I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't care what's still private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business. Whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them what I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops, if he drop, I just hit my dance. I was pop, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I go it again and again. Who was the dummy that died? I'm the coldest around, but he folding again and again. I'm in the what? I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way. Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You with us or what? Keep it running. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on 10. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me? Hold on. I got a crowd wrapping around the whole town for me. They mama proud, got a thou in the balcony. Nah, I don't hear no clown talking foul on me. Won't shoot me down, send the cavalry. It been a while since I had time for me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Hello, Max March out with the polo. Like my style, don't y'all? Nights like this, I wish I was with y'all. On my turf, roll out the Henry Rux. She like when I hit the receiver. Friend hop in, this is a four-seater. Made a yank straight out the wood, I'm Derek Jeter. Major leaguer, no fatigue. We don't get no handout, we don't get no Macarinas. Never gon' throw your back out, tryna work, you need a breather. I need a break. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me? Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me? Hold on. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh,
tell me who you talking to. Roll up that Sinatra, fly la mama to the moon. She asked me what's my life path. Told her 55 south to the cab. So many couches I cried. Shout out South Street and shout classic. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the sucker up, baby. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the sucker up, baby. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the sucker up, baby. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the sucker up. I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in her. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here.